tournament, flattening out that forehand, and straight away he plays Federer. He goes back to that buggy whip forehand, trying to get the ball high on Federer's backhand side.
Quick overrule from Pascal Marie in the chair, and no argument from Federer. And the other thing, Darren, that amazes me about Nadal is that as we look at our shot spot, that ball on the line, is that Nadal has struggled returning serve from well behind the baseline, but today
he's on it.
Yeah, and he just went after that backhand.
15-30 opening for Nadal and a second serve.
This is going to be key throughout the whole match. I think that second serves points won for both players is going to be absolutely crucial.
Nadal led the ATP Tour in second serve points won last year. And you can be sure Federer was in the top 5. What a running forehand from Nadal. It's being challenged by Federer.
Awfully close. That ball dived at the last second.
Ball was good. It was not. You can challenge as long as the Kangaroos keep bouncing, as long as you're right. If you're wrong, incorrect challenges, you only get 3 and 1 extra if it goes to a tiebreak. But if you're correct, the count stays right there at 3. You can challenge every point.
And no carryover from set to set. So you start each set with 3. And by the way, Dick, I mean, we started this match rightfully talking about that 5-hour and 14-minute epic that Nadal had and how much of a factor that would be. I'll tell you what, he looks perfectly fine at the moment.
These long rallies.
Well, that's, yeah, that'll be telling.
Has to be in the camp of Federer, who secures the game. They stay on serve 3-2. And the great beauty of the outstanding rivalries through history is that great athletes needed another great to push them even higher. And that's the case tonight as Rafael Nadal endeavoring to deny Roger Federer a place on the top step of the ladder with Pete Sampras and 14 major titles.
See Andy Murray, another guy who has a winning record, more recently over Federer, Dominic Crabati from years ago. Well, I wonder if that's just something from Federer, that he's sort of testing Nadal a little bit in his fitness, because this was a terrible shot. And he got away with it because he guessed right and he anticipated the forehand coming cross-court.
Also, Patrick, at the change of ends, if we're worried about Nadal's fitness, he jumped up out of the chair and ran to the back of the court. So maybe he's sending a message to Federer that he's feeling just fine.
Considering the demands placed on Nadal, that record 5-hour 14-minute match against Fernando Verdasco 2 nights ago. Quick points from the left-handed prodigy of Uncle Tony will be welcomed. Like that.
30-15.
Just wide.
Nadal challenging the ball on the right far side. Ball was gone out.
Screen, a hair wouldn't fit between the ball and the sideline. 30-all.
Used to be a game of inches, Dick. Now it's a game of millimeters. But you talk about predictability on the serve. But you know what? Here's Nadal's serve direction. Every one to the backhand. I guess a lot of the greats in sports would tell the opponent what they're going to do, but can you stop me? Federer has to prove he can stop it.
Here's a point to give Federer the lead. Yeah, he knew it was coming.
He stopped it right there. That, to me, is what's been missing from Federer's game against Nadal in a lot of big matches. I know clay is a different scenario, but even at Wimbledon, he's hesitated to make this play until late in matches. And that is a great sign for Federer to step around and go for broke on the return.
Had a 4-2 lead.
Huge shot right there.
Might force Nadal to reconsider his service direction and try to at least keep him honest up the middle.
And that serve is something on Federer's side that he hasn't been hitting his spots on the serve so far, and that's why Nadal's been making a lot of these returns. Much better direction from Federer then.
A little serve and volley.
15. 30-15.
I just think that move, Darren, from Federer to step around and attack the forehand is such a positive sign for him that it will help his serve as well.
Absolutely agree.
Oh, yes.
This is the brilliance that captivated tennis fans around the world from Wimbledon.
Well, when you've played each other 18 times, you start to understand your opponent's favorite plays, and that's just incredible speed from Nadal and the little flick. We've seen Federer guess right a couple of times. And
do not try that at home. It could endanger your health.